Hello and good afternoon to you all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Bowl first is the decision. The crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start. The right-hander in the middle will take guard for the first ball. The left-hander will be up at the non-striker's end. These two will look to make a solid start for their team.
Match looks about ready to get underway, and already the crowd making a hell of a racket. Not sure how long they can keep this up for.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Misses everything.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Yeah, nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Gamede, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Richardson coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Cuts that off well in the infield. No, terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yes. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Well played, could be a quick single.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Super shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Hardy shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late, very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Went for the drive, complete miss.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, what a brilliant catch.
Williams, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet. He's got their tail up. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Richardson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
First ball for the batter, coming in. A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Might look to go big again here. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
This should be close.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Pinged off the bat.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
That looks gone.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
Marsh showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Going with spin now.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
They've gone up here. Oh, that's close.
Evans, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly. Well, it's just painful seeing that. Sure to have been a run out if the ball had been thrown to the other end. Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Runs out of there. Zimbabwe 61 for 40. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
How will he reply?
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. That's a boundary save for sure.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Got it away for 4, backward of point very nicely.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nice shot. Runs possible. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will the bowler respond? The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Good return there, back from the deep. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. The bowler looks really confident. There'll be runs here. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Oh, he's played that well. Backward a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
He's quick onto that in the infield.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. On the other side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball? Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Green has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Straight to the fielder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh dear, it's gone straight to mid-wicket for the easy catch.
The left-hander, the new batter in the middle, just about ready to go. Let it come to them, got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it. They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
We want to make use of that extra delivery. Great shot, through the gap.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Super shot, that.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's the best ball, top shelf.
The middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He wants to settle into his work quickly. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Going with pace now. Dropped. What a let-off.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Richardson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
No. Terrible shot.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh my, that's racing away.
Evans was quick onto that one. Cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Head with a beautiful piece of fielding. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Went for the drive, complete miss.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Perfectly timed.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Well balanced, smothered the ball and through the leg side it goes.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Finds the fielder with that shot. Chance. Evans advances and throws the bat at it with absolute disdain. Cut away for 4.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Zampa back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. There'll be runs here.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Off the middle of the bat. Oh, brilliant. That's a well-timed dive and cuts off a certain boundary. Good return back from the deep.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Abbott coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket worked nicely. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
I'll get at least 1 here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Timed that perfectly.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicely played.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Huge. That has flown.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Great shot through the gap.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's out.
Left-hander out in the middle, almost ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
And the innings comes to an end. Australia will need 198 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance. Couldn't get it through the field.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Inglis, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Four runs out of there. Australia are 4 for 1.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. perfectly timed.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Straight to the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfect square drive, foot to the pitch of the ball. It's a long chase. The fielder won't stop that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. End of the second over and a good start to the power play. Some nice shots in there and aggressive running between the wickets.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Head watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Another strong over by the batters. Some great shot making and running between the wickets.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4.
They didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. That's gone down. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, whack. Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That is quite extraordinary. Inglis, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Beats the field with a great shot. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Australia starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Zimbabwe in a whole heap of trouble.
5 down. They're wandering around the 8 to 10 and over mark, and that's all they need.
Super shot, that. And gone. Brilliant catch. Beautiful catch.
Green, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Amazing reflexes and that start. Great grab.
David, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet. A few moves made in the field.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
David watched it carefully and left alone.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Oh, my. That's racing away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
15 runs out of there. Australia is 2 for 3.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Shot, should be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Inglis doesn't offer a shot.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Got busy working the ball. All around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Some adjustments to the field.
There'll be runs here. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down to deep square.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well played, could be a quick single. Raza with a beautiful piece of fielding. Yeah, nice early call, that's an easy run.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will he reply?
Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Super shot, that. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Some good work after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Williams back into the attack. Oh, nice shot. Too good. That is huge.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Massive outside edge. Nice shot. Runs possible.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Evans, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Outside edge. It doesn't carry. Well bowled there. Leading edge. And that's a simple catch. They'll be annoyed there. They rolled their wrists over the shot too early. And it has cost them.
Maxwell, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Onto that early. That could be 4. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. He was quick onto that in the infield. Over. Australia are 123 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Evans coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Inglis with a leave. Didn't like the whip. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Big edge.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive 6s.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Leading edge lands safe from hands though. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Owen coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Straight back past the bowler. Great shot. Owen taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Great commitment.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Jumped all over the slower ball and only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Evans back on now.
Going more defensive now with the field choice. Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Maxwell, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed. Goes over the top with that shot.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Rabani coming back into the attack has done well so far.
I'm liking the look of this field. If the bowlers stick to their plans, it should be tough to score, but they still have some protection. How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Massive outside edge. Nicely played. Runs 1. Shot. Should be runs here. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. That's the end of the over. A poor one that leaves the game firmly in the batter's hands. It's not quite over yet. The bowlers need to finish the remaining overs well.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Right out of the middle. But it drops safely. Edged, what a ball.
Oh, throw-in, left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Mazarabani coming back into the attack. Time that perfectly.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick. Up the 4.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Have to go for it now.
That is quite extraordinary. Maxwell, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.